Hello. We have already completed this lesson, Democracy in the Contemporary World, and right now it is the time to do the exercises which are given at the back of your book. We will start with question number 1. So question number 1 till 4 are the short questions, and this question number 1 is in the form of MCQ. You have to tell which is the correct option. Which of the following does not lead to the spread of democracy? A. Struggle by the people. B. Invasion by foreign countries. C. End of colonialism. And D. People's desire for freedom. So the correct answer is B. That is the invasion by foreign country. Invasion by foreign countries cannot lead to the spread of democracy. Then question number 2. Which of the following statements is true about today's world? First, monarchy as a form of government have vanished. So, this is true? No, it's not true because monarchy is still there in some parts of the world. So, this is A is false. Then B asks, the relationship between different countries have become more democratic than ever before. So this is true. C, in more and more countries, rulers are being elected by the people. This is also true. Trend is changing. So this is true. And D is, there is no military dictators in the world. There are still military dictators in the world. That in some of the nations still military rulers, they rule the country. Some of the countries are still under military rule. Then third is, use one of the following statements to complete the sentence. Democracy in the international organization requires that A. The rich countries should have greater say. This is not correct. B. Countries should have a say according to their military power. Again, this is not correct. C. Countries should be treated with respect in proportion to their population. Somewhat we can think of this, but the correct answer is D. All countries in the world should be treated equally. So the correct answer is D. Then the fourth is, you have to match in the fourth question. You have to match, the options are given, countries are given, you have to match the option with the path to democracy. So question fourth is, based on the information given in this chapter, match the following countries and the path democracy has taken in that country. A. Chile. So the correct answer for Chile is end of military dictatorship. Fourth, A. Chile, end of military dictatorship. Then next question is, the next part is Nepal. Nepal, correct answer is king agreed to give up his powers. Nepal, king agreed to give up his powers and become a constitutional monarch. C. Poland. Poland, end of one party rule. End of one party rule. The party was Communist Party. So this one party rule ended with the worker strike which we had studied, and Wallacre was elected as the president. Ghana. D. Freedom from British colonial rule. Ghana, freedom from British colonial rule. It was the first country in Africa to gain independence from Britishers, and Nkrumah became the president. So this is fourth. Then question number 5th. It is in the form of question answers. It is not a MCQ. So 5th is, what are the difficulties people face in a non-democratic country? Give answers drawing from the examples given in this chapter. So what are all the difficulties people will face in a non-democratic country? Suppose India is not a democracy and it is being ruled by a military ruler. What kind of difficulties we will face where we don't enjoy the freedom to express ourselves, where we don't have any rights, where our every movement is gauged? So what kind? We will feel suffocation. So what are the difficulties of the people face in the non-democratic country? First, right to, or you can say certain fundamental rights are denied to them. Certain basic rights, basic human rights are denied to them. Human rights are denied to them. Like the right to freedom of speech and expression. They cannot express their opinions freely. There is censorship of press. Press is not free. Press, media is not free. People are not allowed to form associations. People are not allowed to form associations and protest. And in case they raise their voice against the democratically formed, against this non-democratic regime, they are being subjected to most rigorous kind of punishment. So these are the certain things which people don't enjoy in a non-democratic country. They don't enjoy certain basic human rights are denied to them, like right to vote was denied to the people. Like right to vote is also denied to the people. They cannot take part in the decision making process of the government. They cannot say that who will take decisions. They cannot say that who will take decisions on their behalf, and they cannot participate in the policy making power of the government. Then press and media is not free. Ban is there on press and media. It cannot publish anything against the government. There is censorship of press, and people are not allowed to form associations or to protest. So all these kind of restrictions are there. Then next is, then question number 6. Which freedoms are usually taken away when a democracy is overthrown by the military? This is also almost same like 5th question. So many, when a democracy is being transited to a military rule, then people, they do not enjoy the right to speech. Right to freedom of speech and expression is being taken from them. Right to protest and form associations is also being taken to them. There is censorship of press, and if people raise any kind of voice against the dictatorial rule, then they are subjected to rigorous form of punishment. They are sometimes even killed for any kind of treason, any kind of thing which or any kind of act which they try to perpetuate against the military rule. Then the next question is, which of the following positions can contribute to democracy at global level? Give reasons for your answer in each case. My country gives more money to international institutions. Therefore, I want to be treated with more respect and exercise more power. This is not correct. This position is not correct. Money is not everything. Every country should be treated at par with each other, because the country is made up of people, and the people should have certain rights within a country, and if a particular dominance is there in any kind of international organization, then the other countries are subjected to oppression. B, my country will be small or poor, but my voice will be heard with equal respect because these decisions will affect my country. Now, this is correct. This can contribute to democracy at global level, because it doesn't matter whether a country is small or poor, because again the country is made up of people, and it is the people who enjoy, who make a country democratic or non-democratic. If people don't raise their voice against the non-democratic kind of a rule, then the situation will go on. So, like same way, whether country is small or poor, everyone's voice should be heard with equal respect. Wealthy nation will have a greater say in international. C is wealthy nations will have a greater say in international affairs. They cannot let their interests suffer just because they are outnumbered by poor nation. This is not true. Financial status of a country cannot help that country to gain dominance in an international institution. That is wrong. Because since poor nations are more in number, therefore their voice should also be heard. Big countries like India must have a greater say in international organizations. This can also help to contribute democracy at the global level, because if a country is having more population, then naturally the say would also be more. The say should also be more for that particular country. So that's all under this chapter. I hope by doing these exercises you will have a better understanding of the lesson. Thank you.